In a later section, I will talk more about what an affinity diagram is, but this is one. We are using the affinity diagram here to organize all of the types of models in a different way than people, systems, and data. Much like different models show us different views or slices of the requirements, this is just a different view of all the possible models. We have some models that are high level and used on every project to help us get that lay of the land. We have some that are more focused on getting into the details, one level down from the lay of the land. Then, we have models that are used to tie information together. We have models focused on nothing but data, and views of that data, and flow of that data. And finally, we have models that are really about design, where we cross that fine line between requirements and design. We like to talk about high-level models that you can use early on your project. Thus, they help you get the lay of the land on your project. We have roles and responsibility matrices that can be used early on to understand who the users are in the system and what kinds of roles they'll play. In reality, you will have to do much more complete versions of these roles matrices later in your project, but it's nice to use early on for a lay of the land of the users. The context diagram helps us understand all the systems that we interact with early in the project. The org charts are most important to ensure we don't forget any stakeholders in the organization. Stakeholders are actual users of the system. We do this by looking at literally every possible group of users. The glossary is very important early in a project so that the entire project team is talking in the same language. It's also useful as new people join the team so that they can get up to speed on the terms quickly. And process flows are key to understanding what the business does and will need to do with the system you are working on. There are different levels of process flows, but that top level is always important to understand right away. The ones on icons here are the ones that we're going to go into more detail on in later sections.